My dear brothers, sisters in Jesus Christ, I have in my hand three things. First one is the missal and your bulletin and my brochure about my religious order. Therefore, I thought I'm going to have three messages for you, so that I have three things, so I can talk to you about three things. So my homily will consist of three messages to you. Is it okay? Okay. So my dear friends, one Sunday morning, husband and wife got up from the bed, and the husband asked his wife, "Hey honey, get me a coffee." No, she was not kind of ready, and she said to her husband, "Come on honey, you go and make yourself a coffee." Well, the husband insisted and asked second time, "Come on honey, get me a coffee." She thought for a while, and then she told her husband, "Honey, you know what? What? The Bible tells that the husbands should make coffee." What? The husband should make coffee? Where is it? So she turned the pages in the Bible and showed him the book of Hebrews. Not She-Brews. I'm just kidding. Okay, please. Don't practice. My dear friends, in today's first reading, we hear about that people added infidelity to infidelity, lots of abominations. Guess what? But God always sent His messengers, and He had always compassion. Though people are not faithful, God is always faithful. God is always having compassion, mercy, forgiveness on His people. So this is a message that God loves all of us. That's why He sent His only Son, so that we all will be saved. We all will have eternal life. Therefore, this Sunday is called, Lathare Sunday. That's, Latin word, which means rejoicing Sunday. That's why I have the rose color on me, and I want to thank Father James for giving me this vestment. It's so beautiful. It's very colorful. So this is a Sunday that we have to rejoice, because it's already fourth Sunday, one more Sunday, and then we get into Palm Sunday, and then Easter celebration. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, today the message is God loves you. No matter that we are trying to respond, we are not sometimes trying to be unresponsive, not answering properly, but God loves us unconditionally. This is a message for this Sunday. So I am done with the message. The second part, regarding the bulletin, I saw my name written, Father Silvester, and I am happy that somebody asked me at the back, "Where are you from?" I said, "I am from India." "Oh, are you working here?" I said, "No, I am working back in India." My dear friends, someone asked me, "Why did you become priest?" Well, I told them my story, and I'm happy again to share with you about my story. Do you guys like stories? Yeah, I know everybody's nodding, but not all of you. Trying to nod your heads. Thank you very much for responding to me. Oh, you're saying, Thank you. So, my dear friends, my parents had 5 children, 5 kids, and then decided to have no more. Especially my mom told my mother, no, you take care of your health. If you keep giving birth, it may cause trouble to your health. So my mom decided to have no more children. And in India, if they don't want children, the mother goes to the hospital and she undergoes a surgery. They do operation where they put kind of knot to the fallopian tube to the womb so that she can bear no more. My dear friends, interestingly, the doctor did not do his job properly. The surgery was failure. The operation was not successful. And then she happened to bear the sixth one. Guess who? It's me. You are all right. She happened to conceive the sixth one. And more interestingly, my dear friends, as soon as the child was born, as soon as I was born, the doctor looking at the child said, this child is having some trouble. Especially, I was not able to, like as a child, not able to breathe in, not able to breathe out, kind of asthma. So the doctor said, this child will not survive more than 3 hours. Just 3 hours. And to their surprise, after 3 hours, I was found alive. I was able to be normal. My dear friends, I grew up, I did my studies, I went to the seminary, and then I asked God, Lord, do I need to become priest? My dear friends, I joined the seminary at the age of 15. Very young, right? Yeah, I don't know how I made my decision. However, doing my studies, I was in the church praying, and then asked God, should I need to become priest? Then I realized, my dear friends, the parents wanted to stop with 5. They wanted no more. And the doctor said, 3 hours, the child will not survive. Finally, I believed, I trusted. Nobody wanted me, but God wanted me. My parents don't want me. Doctor said, will not survive, but God wanted me. Because God wanted me, and in return, I want to give my life for God. Because life is a gift, and I want to gift my life to God. That's how I became priest. My dear friends, life is always a gift. And I consider it very, very seriously because the Lord blessed me with life. I'm so happy. I have no health complications. I can breathe, I can shout, I can yell, I can do whatever I want. My dear friends, I am so grateful to God because He has given me this life. And I am serving the church. I joined the order and then I became priest. So I'm done with the second part, okay? Hello? You're all okay? Alrighty. There is one more joke. You guys like jokes? Already. Once, 60 years of marriage life, 60 years, they married each other. One evening, husband and wife, just having a glass of wine. And the husband said, honey, you know what? I love you so much. I remember the day you came into my life. I cannot forget. I love you so much. The wife asked, hey honey, are you okay? Because this is already second glass of wine. Are you okay? Well, I am happy. Thank you very much for making my life so beautiful. She's hearing like again, are you seriously okay? And the husband said, I'm okay. She thought, are you talking or the wine is talking? The wine which went inside, are you talking or the wine is talking? The husband said, I am talking to the wine. Just jokes, okay? My dear friends, Finally, thirdly, there is in the bulletin about my religious order, and I have placed on the pews all the details. And I want to make, maybe I may take some time, just feel free. And then if somebody is saying, don't take long, just tell me, show me, stop it. Okay? My dear friends, this religious order, Heralds of Good News, was started in the year 1984, the year I was born. You know, what a connection. And then I joined this religious order and became priest in 2010. And then I served in this country for 5 years. I was in Montana. You guys know where is Montana, right? So I served in Montana in very freezing cold. And then there was election in the order. I went back. I am elected now as the economer. You guys call it like the money man, okay? My dear friends, it's very serious that this society started with 5 people. One founder, all of them priests. 5. Today, God has blessed us so much that we have 500 priests in this order. In the span of 40 years, we have 500 priests. And we say, God, thank you so much. All this growth just because of God, because the prayers of our benefactors and donors. From 5, it has become 500. Today, we have 5 provinces. And I come from the Divine Mercy province. And again, this is the baby province. Just started like, I'm the baby, the spoiled ones. My mother say, behave well. She often tells, come on, you are priest, but still I'm a child to my mother. And she tells, my dear friends, so in the same way, I belong to the Heralds of Good News. I belong to the baby province. So the baby province needs to grow. I am here today to appeal, take a kind of, appealing to you for various reasons. There are, the projects, what we do are in the bulletins, and still we have many things written here. My dear friends, these 5 provinces, and this is the 5th province, Divine Mercy province, we are supplying, the main charism of the society is to train and supply priests wherever there is a need. In this country, in US, we have sent 200 priests from this order. So we are working almost 32 dioceses in this country. And as Father said, in this diocese there are 3 priests. So why I'm saying, because we have, after the pandemic, the COVID and stuff, it's very, very difficult, especially, India plus Africa, we are so poor. Of course, India is developing, and our focus is in India as well as in Africa. My dear friends, the challenges, the difficulties we face is, we have 300 seminarians, but guess they cannot afford their studies. So we take up the initiative and we say, people have, the youngsters wants to become priest. They have love for Christ, love for church. But that's the finance matters. They're not able to afford. My dear friends, as I said, from 5 to 500, all these because we have lots of benefactors and donors. They help us. And some of the benefactors come to Africa, come to India and see what we do, the missions. And they truly appreciate. They say, Father, you are doing a great job. Nobody can do that. We are not doing so much like Mother Teresa, but then, we are trying to do best. The main focus, as I said, we supply priest. And you think about no priest, no church, right? No priest, no mass. No priest, no sacraments. And so we are so blessed to have 500 priests, and there are still seminarians. There are 300 seminarians. And I am here requesting all of you to support us. Your small contribution, your small donation will make these seminarians priests. What a beautiful thing. Of course, maybe from your family you cannot send your kids. Sometimes you may send, but then these young people with a lot of vigor and enthusiasm, they want to become priests. And then they need your support. They need your prayers. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, I request all of you, please go through the brochure. It has all the details. And then if there will be a second collection in this Mass. And then if you love to continue, you can just see. We have a priest in charge in Alabama. He's working in the diocese. His father Selvam. He's working in St. John the Baptist Church in Grand Bay, Alabama. So, keep in touch. And if you may want to make a check in future, you can write a check, Divine Mercy Province. And if you want more details, please contact the parish office. Okay? My dear friend, this is one side. Apart from making priests, we are also taking care of the poor people. At this point, we have some benefactors from Europe. They are giving some donations. With this, we are building homes for the homeless in Africa, especially in Tanzania. My dear friends, we cannot do individually, right? The society, this order is so much interested that we want to do something in the church. That we want to make a difference in the world, especially in the people who are so poor, very vulnerable, people so weak, and we take care of them. We give them, the basic food. In India, we have a program called Jesus Feeds, which means, like you guys call it like meal on wheel. So we do in India, like we give daily meals to the poorest people. This is called Jesus Feeds. My dear friends, you are truly interested to support the church. And I am looking at all of your faces that you are so loving, that you want to help us. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening to me. And thank you very much for your patience. And I really appreciate, I want to thank the Father in charge, the Bishop in charge of the diocese for giving me this opportunity to speak to you about my order and to support. As I said, your small contribution makes the difference. Your small donation is going to make priest. This is, very, very meaningful. Therefore, during this season of Lent, think about where you can make difference in the lives of the poorest people in India and in Africa. May the good Lord bless all of us. Amen.